Hello, I'm Logan, and welcome back to my Soundtrack Safari series, where we, oh, that's a cutscene. Hold on.
What? Oh, yes. Oh, of course. I'm,
Too washed up for ground combat? You can still fly, can't you? It's settled in.
Okay, yeah. Welcome back to Soundtrack Safari, my Let's Play series where we play the games and focus on the music. This is my series for Ratchet Clank, and we're at Gemlik base. I'm so excited about this. I think you probably are too.
We need a faster ship.
Perhaps this space station will supply the ship we need.
Yeah. There's so much to say about this track. There it is. This track is one of the main reasons I became interested in video game music at all, and the effect it can have on the overall impact of a game. It's incredible what the music in this game can accomplish when paired masterfully with the ambience and mood of a level. I'm also going to buy the Visibomb gun because we're going to need it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that thing. I'm just going to let it play a little bit and go through the level and just listen, because it gives me chills every time I hear it. It will forever be my favorite track in the game. That might not be universal. It is definitely a widespread opinion that this track is video game music royalty. We know that a lot of the music in the Ratchet and Clank games by David Bergeau, we know a lot of the music was put together with samples in mind, from specific sample libraries, and a lot of the samples were used pretty extensively. Like, they were kind of the backbone for a lot of the music made in this game, and I knew that was the case for like most of it, but when looking into just how much sampling was used in this track, it kind of blew my mind a little bit. I'll put it up on screen for just a little bit, but I'm gonna have to link to a video. There's a YouTube user named ShinyQDragon on here that reposted a video going through all of the samples of the Ratchet and Clank games. I'm not too sure who the original uploader was or why it was taken down, but the re-upload is there, and I was digging through it, and this track has like almost an entire 2-minute section of a 17-minute video dedicated to the samples that were put into this track. And it's just really cool to see all of the layers. Like, isn't that just nuts? Like, David made those samples into something so much more than they began as, combining them and recutting them, and the bass that he added, all the orchestral stuff he adds, the synth lines, like it just turns these samples into Gemlik bass, this track that we all just can't seem to get enough of. And apparently there is a didgeridoo in the opening. It's a little hard to hear right in here. You can hear it a little better in the actual sample. That was brought to my attention by good old Richard Chicken in the comments of my last video. So thanks for that. That's freaking cool as hell. Fun fact, I actually have a didgeridoo. It was a pretty cheap one. I got it because I needed it for a song I was making in a band I was in quite a few years ago now. I'll post a little video I have from all those years ago of me trying to figure out how the heck it worked. Oh, hey guys. Y'all right down there? Oh boy. So we talked a little bit about the the making of this track and, background in that side of things, I'm more about the vibe of these things, and it's got a very spooky ambience. It sounds almost haunted. Like, this one has just such a gearing up for the end kind of atmosphere. It feels like you're just one of these asteroids adrift, seeing this sun just boiling in the distance. And I guess this is the first time Ratchet's been actually kind of in space since he has his O2 helmet now. So it overall captures the feeling of being alone in an empty and deadly void. It really proved to me what you could do with video game music, this track. And that, oh man, just that break with the little slight chord change. It sounds almost relaxing. Whoop, uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, right before it goes back to looping, it's like it's lulling you back into the foreboding nature of it. It's the first time for everything. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Yeah, getting a little target practice. God, I love the Visibomb gun. Not to go off on a tangent real quick, but I'm gonna. I played a Ratchet Clank fan game recently, a few days ago. I've been keeping up with it for a while, but I recently just finally decided to give it a try. It's the Ratchet Clank, it's the Ratchet Clank premature release, which is a fittingly disgusting name. Don't quite know why it's disgusting, but it just is, Damn, they did a really great job. It's a little janky here and there, they know that, but some of the stuff they do in there is actually quite interesting. Some mechanics that the original games just don't have. Some things that if it was like polished up and turned into a proper game, I would be very curious to see how it would stack up against the original, because there's some things that I wish the series kind of kept doing, like this move, and you could do it in there. That's great. It's got a bunch of stuff like that. The only video I recorded of it was, unfortunately, this. I didn't want to lead with that because, every game's got their silly moments, and didn't really want to overshadow the merit of the game itself, because it's actually pretty dang cool, and I recommend it. It's always weirded me out, man. Why make it grabbable if you can't go on it? This is also doing the thing I've mentioned before, where it just has that static bass line with a moving melody line on top of it. Oh, I didn't see those guys back there. Oops. Okay, I'll take care of them from a distance. That was right in the middle of a thought. That's why I really shouldn't try to breach poignant thought while in the midst of late game Ratchet Clank. Don't hit the bird. Okay, that's the bird I want. Yeah, this track it has multiple sections of doing exactly that. Different static bass lines. The bass line's pretty much always just kind of holding it down in this one, giving the perfect bed for the most surreal and uncomfortable melodies. It's also just such a cool looking level, isn't it? So much of this shocked little Logan. Like, he was all over this. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. This place. Hey, everybody. Yeah. Oh, I love friendly fire. Oh yeah, fire doesn't feel too good, does it? So there's a boss fight coming up pretty soon, I believe. I wonder who that's going to be against. But this track has always just been such a standout that I kind of don't remember what the boss theme sounds like. I know it's a unique theme. I know it's different than this, and I just don't remember it. I'm really excited to see what it is.
Hello, Captain Ratchet.
Perhaps we could obtain a ship in there.
There's the didgeridoo. I wasn't sure where it was. Just like the engine boss fight from Crash Warped. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Apologies. I'm also really trying to hear the music. Man, why am I so awful at this? I'll get it, don't worry. Oh, that's really cool. This is a cool boss theme. The strings in the background sounding like they're actually in space or something. This is great. You really can't dodge at all? This is such an ethereal boss theme. Yeah, are those horns? That's great. That sounds so cool. I kind of want someone to make like a dub remix of this. If I actually don't die, I will be utterly amazed. No! Alright, I'm gonna actually focus on doing the fight this time. Yeah, sorry about the poor performance, everyone. I completely forgot how to do this boss fight. I think I got it now, though. This seems like it's gonna go pretty smoothly at this point. Yeah, this is not really that bad. I don't know why I absolutely ate it on the first attempt. I think I was just not trying to avoid anything, trying to look for a button that would dodge or roll or something. I don't know. Is it too expected to make a Starfield joke? There we go.
Yes!
Todd Howard.
Is history.
All hope certainly seems lost.
This is a lot bigger than you or me. I was really selfish focusing on Quark.
It is not too late to stop the wreck.
Hey, yeah! We've got this new ship. Ah.
Now you are talking.
Yeah, that boss theme, that was incredible. I kind of blew it on the actual fight first time around, but that just gave me more time to listen to it. That's always my, my excuse. Yeah, that's gonna do it. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming and hanging out for this one. I know some people were really looking forward to this one. I hope I delivered. It's a really hard place to talk about in any new capacity because it's just so revered in the community. So I hope I could give some interest to the ongoing conversation about this amazing track, and I hope you all continue to enjoy it, especially if you didn't know about all the really neat sample work that went into it. If you enjoyed this, you can subscribe to the channel and like the video. If you want to see some more fun stuff like it in the future, you can check out my Ko-fi page if you ever want to support me in any kind of way. No pressure there, obviously. And follow me on Threads if you want to. I post on there every so often. It's really the only social media I am on. And I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna try to get one more video out before the end of the year. It's, I'll be honest, I don't know what it's going to be yet. If for some reason I don't get to another video by the end of the year, I'm just gonna say this preemptively. Thank you everyone for an amazing year. I started the channel way back, but I didn't actually start kind of putting stuff out there in earnest until I think February of this year, and y'all really seem to dig the stuff I make, so I really genuinely appreciate that. Yeah, cool. I will see you in the next one. Bye.